Hi. Hi. Okay, so my name is Andisya, and I'm the head of business development at Sayur Box. So how many of you guys like fruits and vegetables? Okay, good. Try Sayur Box. All right, so just a little bit about myself. I actually grew up in Singapore, and then I went to school in the US, and I actually moved back here about 9 months ago to come work for Sayur Box. So a lot of people ask, why did you decide Sayur Box? There's so many startups there. So one of the things that really drove me was that when I was living in Singapore, I didn't like vegetables. And I wondered why. And as soon as I moved to New York, all I was eating were salads, grain bowls, all the really, really healthy things. And when I moved here, I realized it was because the vegetables and fruits here are not very fresh. And I wondered, the agriculture economy in Indonesia is so big, why is it so hard to get fresh fruits and vegetables? So I chose Sayur Box because I was passionate about the mission and vision that they are going for, and I think that is something that's really important when working for a company. So Sayur Box's mission is to make fruits and vegetables available for everybody in Indonesia. And one way they're doing this is by speeding up the delivery process through technology. So the idea of Sayur Box actually was started with another app called Insantani, and this app brought farmers and consumers together, and they were able to talk to each other. But that didn't really work because a lot of farmers actually didn't have access to good cell service, right? So while this was all happening, our current CEO, Amanda, also had her own kale farm, and she was finding it very difficult to sell her produce. So she talked to the initial ideas of Insantani and decided, we should be the middleman between the farmer and the consumer. And that's how the idea of Sayur Box actually started. So Sayur Box is a platform that connects farmers directly to B2B and B2C consumers. We receive all of our orders through our apps and our website, and we're able to do next day delivery if you order by 4 p.m. We sell organic, hydroponic, aquaponic, and conventional items, and currently we're only available in Jabodetabek, but that will soon change as we're expanding this year. And a lot of people ask why we don't do same-day delivery. It's because our process, we make it so that by the time it reaches our customers, it's as fresh as possible. When we receive our orders before 4 p.m. today, we directly contact our farmers, tell them what we need, they deliver it to us that night. That night, we process, we pack everything, and by 7 a.m. the next morning, we're delivering all the produce to our customers. So everything is super fresh by the time it gets to your doorstep. And while we continue to be consumer-centric, we are also trying to make farmers a priority for all of us. So normally the way the supply chain works is that a local farmer would sell to their village trader, who then would sell to another village trader, and another village trader, and another village trader, and that happens multiple times before it gets to a supermarket, before then it gets to your hands. But what Sayur Box tries to do is we get it directly from the farmers themselves, and then we supply it directly to the customers. So by doing that, we're able to do so many different things, like provide the farmers with higher income and lower prices for consumers. So we work currently with 200 local farmers, and we have over 500 varieties of produce within our warehouse. And we're trying to have that grow. So the more we grow, the more we're able to buy from our farmers, and the more we're able to help them decrease their waste and grow their business. So about a month ago, there was a story on the news about red dragon fruit in Banyuwangi. And what was happening was that the farmers were over-harvesting a lot of red dragon fruit. A lot of it was low-grade products, and supermarkets weren't able to take them in. Sayur Box saw the story, and we immediately wanted to help the farmers. So what we did was we took in all of the low-grade items. We told our Instagram followers, hey guys, come help our farmers. And they were so intrigued, they bought it all from us. So we were able to help sell over 5 tons of red dragon fruit in one day. Another way we're trying to also help our farmers is by creating these ready-to-eat meals. So these salads that we make and juices are actually made by produce that are reject produce. So they're still good to eat, but they don't look good in the front, and a lot of customers don't want to take that. So that's what we use to create our salads. We also have a project called the Offline Channel Project. So our current warehouse is in Pejaten, and it's in between an area where there's a lot of lower income neighborhoods. So we take a lot of produce from the farmers that are reject produce, and we sell it to these customers for a lower price. So they're able to get good quality produce at cheaper prices, and it's all, it's just reject, but it's things that are still good to eat. So I think we're really trying to influence our whole ecosystem. One of the bigger things that we've been doing is a lot of our drivers and our packers, they've been with us from the very beginning, and we want to do everything we can to help them. So we've been trying to teach them English, they've been becoming leaders in our community, and they've been able to also help their families as well. So I think once you're passionate and you know the vision and mission of your company, it's very easy to stay focused. Sometimes, you are tired, a lot of things happen, and you don't really remember why you're doing what you're doing. But if you continue the mission and vision that you're going for, I think it's very easy to, keep yourself motivated. And a lot of people ask, where do I start? There are so many problems, I want to do everything, and I think people get a little overwhelmed. And that's how I felt as well when I was moving here. Like, what problems do I want to start? And I think the most important thing is to remember that everybody kind of starts from somewhere. You always have to start small. And Sayur Box started out of Amanda's garage. Amanda, our CEO, came out of her garage. We had 3 different farmers, and we were doing 5 orders a day through WhatsApp. And now we've become, hopefully, a household name. And it's a platform that everybody wants to use. So I think that, as everybody else would say here, you should just start from small and get bigger.